Hello, my dear friend. Welcome back. Today, let's begin by picturing this. You wake up one morning determined to turn your life around. You tell yourself, this is it. New me, new habits. I'm gonna hit the gym, wake up at 5 a.m., drink a gallon of water, meditate, and read 50 books this year. Fast forward 3 days later, you're snoozing through your alarm. Your gym clothes are still neatly folded in the corner. And somehow you're binging Netflix while eating chips straight from the bag. Sound familiar? Yeah, we've all been there. The problem isn't you, it's how we approach change. We try to go big, but big goals fail without small systems. That's exactly why Atomic Habits by James Clear is a game changer. It flips the script on motivation and shows you how tiny daily habits can completely transform your life without needing superhuman willpower. Let's break down the science of habits, why most people fail, and how you can build unstoppable momentum with small, consistent changes. So here's the big idea. If you've ever tried to make a huge change, like losing weight, learning a language, or becoming a morning person, you probably focused on big goals like I'm going to lose 20 pounds or I'll be fluent in Spanish by next year. And then nothing happens. You might stay motivated for a week, but eventually you fall off track. Why? Because goals don't change you, systems do. James Clear says to forget about big goals and instead focus on small, daily habits, tiny changes that compound over time. Think of it like this. Imagine an airplane flying from New York to LA. If the pilot shifts the nose of the plane just 1% off course, you won't notice it at first. But by the time you're supposed to land in LA, you'll be in a completely different city. That's the power of tiny habits. If you improve by just 1% each day, you'll be 37 times better by the end of the year. That's how small habits create massive results. Here's the biggest mindset shift in Atomic Habits. Forget about goals, focus on systems. Most of us think success comes from setting big goals. We want to win the gold medal, get the promotion, or write a bestseller. But here's the problem. Once you hit that goal, what happens next? The motivation fades and you're back to square one. Instead, Clear says focus on the process, not the outcome. Let's say you're a chef. If you only focus on the perfect dish, you might get lucky once. But if you master your daily cooking process, great dishes become inevitable. Same thing applies to fitness. Instead of saying, I want to lose 20 pounds, say, I'm going to exercise for 10 minutes every day. Instead of, I'll read 20 books this year, say, I'll read 10 pages every night. When you fall in love with the process, the results take care of themselves. Now, let's talk about how to actually make new habits stick. James Clear lays out a foolproof method called the 4 laws of behavior change. These are the building blocks of every habit you create. Number 1, cue, the trigger for the habit. Every habit starts with a cue, something that reminds your brain to take action. If you want to drink more water, leave a water bottle on your desk. Every time you see it, you'll remember to take a sip. 2. Craving, the desire for the reward. Once the cue hits, your brain starts craving the reward. You don't just crave morning coffee, you crave the energy boost and comfort it gives you. That's why the habit sticks. Number 3, response. The action you take. This is the actual behavior, the habit itself. If you crave energy, you drink coffee. If you crave relaxation, you scroll on your phone. Yep, bad habits follow this process too. Number 4, reward. The benefit you get. The reward is what locks in the habit. It makes you feel good, so you want to repeat it. After finishing a workout, you feel accomplished and energized. The dopamine hit makes you want to do it again tomorrow. Now, here's where the real magic happens. You can actually trick your brain into making good habits automatic and bad habits impossible. Here's how. 1. Make good habits obvious. Place reminders in your environment. Want to read more? Keep a book on your pillow. Want to work out? Lay your gym clothes out the night before. 2. Make bad habits invisible. Hide temptations. Trying to stop eating junk food? Don't keep it in the house. Want to quit social media? Remove the apps from your phone. 3. Make good habits attractive. Pair them with something fun. Want to exercise? Only allow yourself to watch Netflix while on the treadmill. 4. Make bad habits unattractive. Think about the consequences. If you skip the gym, remind yourself how sluggish you will feel later. One of the best hacks in Atomic Habits is habit stacking. This means attaching a new habit to something you already do. For example, let's say you always drink coffee in the morning. Now you want to stretch more. So every time you make coffee, you'll do 5 minutes of stretching. By linking habits together, you naturally build routines that stick. Now, putting all this together, let's see this in action. Want to be more productive? Instead of setting a big goal like be more productive, create a morning system. Wake up, drink water, write down 3 priorities, then start work. Each tiny habit builds up. Want to stop procrastinating? Instead of getting overwhelmed by big tasks, start with habit stacking. After I make coffee, I'll work for 5 minutes. Tiny actions get the momentum going. Want to get fit? Instead of saying, I'll work out 5 days a week, start with, I'll do 1 push-up after brushing my teeth. Once that becomes a habit, you can build on it. Here's the truth. You will mess up sometimes. You'll miss a workout. You'll forget to read. And that's okay. The key is consistency, not perfection. Use a habit tracker. Check off each day you complete a habit. Seeing progress builds momentum. Never miss twice. Skipped a workout? Just don't skip 2 days in a row. And lastly, be patient. Small habits compound over time. Stick with it and you'll see crazy results. At the end of the day, Atomic Habits is about small daily choices that creates life-changing results. Don't wait for the perfect moment to change your life. Start small. Start today. And let those small habits snowball into something amazing. Now tell me, what's one tiny habit you're going to start today? Drop it in the comments. Like, subscribe, and stick around for more life-changing book summaries.